in between buildings at Ornell, and I thought this would be a good time to get black gum sort of up and close. So this is black gum, Nyssa sylvatica, in the Cornaceae, so the dogwood family. And it's got some pretty unique features. So if I just start pulling off leaves, you can see there's quite a few different shapes. So this one is nearly oval and entire, but it's got one little hook right there. So we call these hooks and horns. If you look on this one's got two hooks or horns on the sides. And if you look down here, you know, we have everything on this branch from a fully oval shaped leaf to one with some extreme hooking and horning. So another thing about black gum, and we'll be able to see this better if we look at it from down lower, but it tends to have most of its branches coming out at 90-degree angles. And I think that's easier to see when you're at the base of the tree looking up. So that's another thing about black gum. It tends to form these sort of false whorls because it's got short shoots. So if we look down here, you might be able to see lots of leaves that look like they're in whorls. So if we look along that branch, there's a little tiny branches, those short shoots coming off to the side, and you see how the leaves are grouped out, they're pushed out to the very end of the little twig. So that's what we call false whorls. And another thing to look for when you're, especially this time of year, when you're looking at black gum, is little patches of leaves, or maybe even individual leaves, turning sort of a salmon color. If we look over here, we're starting to see a few leaves that are turning sort of a yellowish salmon color. And then you might not be able to see it through the canopy, but there's a really good salmon color one down there. And over the next few weeks to a month, we'll have more and more of these leaves turning this salmon color. Now, a lot of people get black gum confused with persimmon, but if you look at the bud, this bud is not black, and it's actually quite sharp. Like if I push my finger into that, it hurts. So persimmon buds are actually almost black, and they're not that sharp. So that's another good thing to look for black gum. And we'll try to stitch together another video from the base so that you can see the bark and you can see how the branches come out at those 90-degree angles.